Coming up next, it is Mr. Omar Figueroa, whose new book, you can, oh, let me see it. Oh, if I do it like that, can you see it better?
See,
oh, yes.
Mar-a-Lago's so intrusive, man.
Yes, he sent it over here to Mar-a-Lago. It made it through Secret Service, and I totally got it. But I have my signed copy of his 2023 book, California Cannabis Laws and Regulations, everything you need to know in one comprehensive book for cannabis to make this all happen. It is Mr. Omar Figueroa, and you can get yours too on Amazon or anywhere else you buy books online.
Thank you, Jason. Happy Friday, everyone. You know, my story is from, I think, NBC News, and the headline is, "Conditions are frankly abhorrent. Valley cannabis workers unionize for better wages and benefits." This is from Phoenix, Arizona. April 20, or 420, is one of the biggest shopping days for marijuana nationwide. While Valley of the Sun dispensaries were packed Thursday morning, a group of cannabis workers gathered for a press conference to push for more benefits for the everyday cannabis worker. These types of workloads have doubled, tripled, quadrupled in size, but the wages, the benefits, and definitely the security did not match, said bud tender Nick Fredrickson. A bud tender is essentially a bartender for weed. They provide recommendations and check folks out when it is time to pay. Fredrickson said he usually sells about $5,000 worth of products a day. And it's almost sickening to find out that I'm making $15 an hour, Fredrickson said. No commission, no real benefit program. It takes years to go full time. Fredrickson is part of the first group of workers to unionize at a dispensary. The union held a news conference Tuesday claiming that many workers make around minimum wage and often are hired as part-time workers to allow the business to avoid paying medical benefits. Conditions are frankly abhorrent, Fredrickson said. Experts in the industry say the wages are typical for the industry in Arizona. They see it's an industry with tremendous growth and lots of money circulating. When they enter, they realize it's Home Depot-like ordinary wages, said the head of the Arizona Marijuana Industry Trade Association, Dimitri Downing. Downing said a driver in the lower wages is because of supply and demand. More people became interested in the growing profession, growing the potential pool of workers. Combine that with the state's limit on the number of dispensaries through licenses, potentially limiting the number of positions. Businesses will always try to get the best deal. It's just the nature of businesses. The headline is, "Conditions are frankly abhorrent. Valley cannabis workers unionize for better wages and benefits." And my take is, if it wasn't for unions, we wouldn't have weekends or overtime or even worker safety. According to the Gallup poll conducted in August of last year, 71% of Americans now approve of labor unions, which is up from 64% before the pandemic, and is the highest Gallup has recorded on this measure since 1965. For better wages and benefits, unionize. This is Omar Figueroa, lawyer, publisher, and Ganjier instructor, reporting from Sonoma County, California, the traditional territory of the Pomo, Miwok, and Wapo nations, for High at 9, high noon Eastern.